Whether you're watching, listening or reading this, welcome back to the Runpreneur vlog. We're on a mission to raise £1 million for children's charities by run vlogging on consecutive days the distance of one lap around the world. It is a staggering 40,075 kilometres. It's going to take in the region of 11 years to accomplish, so plenty of time to raise that money. I will commit to vlogging whilst running a minimum of 5 kilometres every single day, and I'll even do it barefoot style. So those regulars will know that I vlog about my passions, which are entrepreneurship and running, and most importantly how these topics can link together to help people overcome the emotions of stress, overwhelm and anxiety by using exercise as a release mechanism. It is a brutally wet morning. It's about 13 degrees, so nice temperature, but it's chucking it down. It's quite fine rain, so you might not be able to see it as well, but I'm sure you'll see the droplets on the lens. And it is Friday Funnels today, where we talk about all things marketing and sales funnels related. And today's topic is the importance of finding a marketing mentor. So as always, please support the challenge by giving it a subscribe, like and a share, and let's get started. So, the importance of finding a marketing mentor. Well, you could argue that the importance of finding a mentor in general is super important, and it is. But I think when it comes to learning about marketing, a marketing mentor can make a huge difference. And I say this through experience, and I can give you examples of how this has benefited me over the past few years of being mentored by one of the best marketeers out there. So first and foremost, this is one of my favourite quotes, and this is where it all kind of stems from. Success leaves clues. So ultimately, if you want to learn to be better at marketing, you need to find somebody who's doing it way better than you, and in the first iteration, follow them, okay? So with mentorship generally, depending on if it's intensive mentorship, there's going to be a cost to it, okay? To be honest, there's going to be a cost to any form of mentorship, but even in its lowest form, which is just time, you have to invest something into a mentor to get the most out of it. So I would always say that before you decide to invest financially into a mentor, you want to obviously learn enough about them to make sure that they're the right person to mentor you. And the way you're going to do that is the good thing about marketing mentors, for example, is that if they're good at marketing, and they need to be good at marketing, they're going to teach you or help you learn how to do it better, then they need to be exceptional marketeers. If they're exceptional marketeers, you should be able to find them everywhere online. Okay, it should be very easy to find them. You shouldn't have to search for them. If they're as good at marketing as they say they are, and they're going to be coaching you in some capacity, they'll find you through their ads, through their marketing channels, through their social platforms, through their key, SEO optimized websites. If you're searching for somebody to teach you marketing, by doing a few basic things, it should be very, very easy to find them. If it's too difficult to find, you have to question how good they are at marketing. That would be the first format. The second thing you can do is that you may find that a lot of the top marketing guys will generally be based over in the US. It just seems to be the norm, and also, getting a mentorship or a one-on-one basis with someone in the US might not be the best route, because clearly there's a cost of travel, logistics, especially in a COVID pandemic. So one of my marketing heroes is the great Russell Brunson, okay, and he's obviously very, very easy to find. If you type anything sales funnels related, I was searching out a specific area of marketing, which was sales funnels, and you type anything sales funnels, he is the king of sales funnels. He was the founder of ClickFunnels, which is one of the biggest and best sales funnels builders out there, and should be very, very easy to find. Now, when I came across him, he had multiple levels of education that he was providing to me. His books, which came at a low cost, I got them on Audible, listened to them. He had free training events that are dripping you into his world. I had he had a low cost entry product. So they have a multi-leveled product offering or product ecosystem to get you in. So you can normally dip your toe in the water pretty cheaply, but you do need to be mindful that these guys are experts and the upsells are so profound and so attractive. It's very difficult to stop yourself paying for large sums of money. So I've been right through the Russell Brunson process. I haven't taken any form of physical mentorship with him because A, he's in the US, and B, I have a marketing mentor in the UK. So but I learned so much about sales funnels from him, okay, and he was like a mentor, but he doesn't really know he's my mentor, if that makes sense, because I follow him, I listen to his content, I listen to his podcasts, I'm aggressively absorbing his content, okay, so that's one form of mentorship. The next guy who's a marketing hero of mine is Daniel Priestley. Now he is based in the UK, he's an Australian guy, and he developed the Key Person of Influence brand. So this is somebody who would ultimately, teach you how to be that front-facing guy, teaching the importance of the need for a front-facing guy for small business, for big business, for any business. And there's some really, really cool books. He did 4 or 5 books that, again, I've learned so much from and adapted so many different things into my marketing infrastructure from Daniel Priestley. So he's another guy. Now I've paid for courses and actually met him in person. So again, I've learned his areas of expertise, and he's slightly different from Russell Brunson. He's nothing really to do with sales funnels, but more to do with, being a key person of influence and how you can get maximum reach and how you can become known as an expert in your niche. So he was somebody who I've paid for mentorship for on a course, and I met him in person on a couple of occasions. So he's a very cool guy. And the third guy I've spent the most time in the mentorship facility with, and that's my good friend Mr. Rob Moore, who's also known as a disruptive entrepreneur. Now, I learnt my property business and I learnt my property skills and knowledge and expertise through Rob some 15 to 20 years ago now, and he's obviously grown into this absolute marketing juggernaut, and I've not done too bad myself in property, and it's only very recently that I've ventured more into kind of the marketing world. Now, he has hundreds and hundreds of thousands of followers on his various platforms and millions on his podcast. So I have a lifetime mentorship with him. I think I got it at a discounted rate many years ago. It was about 12 grand for lifetime mentorship on the phone. So it's not in person, but anytime I have a question or I need a chat, I can book in really easily, and that can be arranged. So it is super cool to be able to do that. So my sister driving past, so I just had to give a wave there, unlike her to distract me. But so it's so I got a really good. I mean, he charges 25 grand for his inner circle and up to 50 grand. I mean, that's the cost of one-to-one mentorship with somebody who's a top level guy, because they can charge that much because they're proven, they've got the track record, and people will pay it. So that's ultimately why they pay. I'm not saying you go out there and find a 50 grand mentor at this stage. I'm saying use the strategies I've talked about, but I have invested heavily in my education over the years. I mean, so much so I've probably spent in excess of 40 to 50,000 pounds over the years on my education, which is quite a significant sum of money. But I like to think that I've actioned and utilised everything I've learned, which has enabled me to get to where I am today. And mentors get you out of a lot of trouble, because when you're facing something or uncertainty, you've got that sounding board, you can run things past, you can bounce ideas off, and often they will come up with a solution for you, which can save you a huge amount of headache. So to summarise, find yourself a marketeer who you resonate with, who you connect with, and just follow all their stuff. You get so much free advice and content from them. That's my Russell Brunson. You may find someone that's very specific to a certain element of marketing, and again, just to do the kind of low-level products there, again, you'll get so much from them that you can go and you can own exercise and make a massive difference. That's the kind of Daniel Priestley version, and he calls it product for prospects. So a low entry product, dip your toe in the water, where you can find out more. So I've done the low and the product for prospects with Daniel Priestley, but the guy I've spent the most time with and spent the most money with is someone who I has been with me for the whole journey. So that kind of a relationship has blossomed over the years, and he knows a lot about what I've done in the past, and we've kind of got that connection, which is why I'm very loyal to him. And he's even launching the Runpreneur challenge with me by doing a 5k run with me. So that's pretty cool as well. So different types of mentorship, but for marketeers, they should be very obvious, because if you can't find them, are they the right marketing mentor for you? So I hope that's useful, but don't underestimate the importance of it. It can expedite your journey and progress your journey significantly, and the return on investment can be absolutely profound. Difficult to exactly quantify, but I can tell you now, if you get the right marketing mentors, they will revolutionise your business and your understanding of marketing very, very quickly. So that is my recommendation. So that's it for me today. As always, if you've got any questions or stuff, drop me a comment. I'll respond to everyone. If it's a bigger topic, I'll do a separate episode and I'll tag you in. Do check the links in my bios to keep up to date with the Runpreneur challenge, how far we've gone, how much money we're raising, how you can get involved, and any support would be greatly appreciated. And as always, my content has always been about how entrepreneurship and running as a topic can help people overcome the emotions of stress, overwhelm and anxiety by using exercise as a release mechanism. And we all experience daily, weekly pressures in the form of stress. And it's how we deal with these, which is what we call the release mechanism. So the ability to kind of gain clarity on what's happened, refocus, process what's going on, and clear your head. That is a release mechanism. If you don't have that, it will hold you back, because if you don't clear those pressures regularly, they build and build like pressure builds in a pipe, and very quickly you'll be overwhelmed, which is where you have too many things going on with your head, and you can end up kind of procrastinating, having a seizure, and then very, very quickly that can get onto kind of anxiety and panic, where you're bordering on mental health breakdown. Now, I've been there. I've lost businesses because of this. I've lost business partners, and I've almost been bankrupt because the pressure got so extreme and I didn't have a release mechanism. But there's no coincidence, in the past 13 months of doing this running vlog, which is my release mechanism, I've made more progress in all facets of my life than I have done in the previous 5 years. So hopefully there's enough social proof that this stuff really works. So my pledge to you is, if you are somebody who's struggling with this, drop me a message, okay? There's no catch here. We'll get you, it's my mate Crofty. Crofty, how are you, mate? We'll get a guide out to you on how you can find your release mechanism, step-by-step guide, and if needs be, we'll even jump on a call and give you some personalised advice, completely free of charge. Runpreneur is not for profit, so we do accept financial donations for children's charities, but it's always optional, never essential. So help is there if you need it, you just have to ask. So that's pretty much it for me today. All left to say is stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you tomorrow.